I, Beekana Keisham from 6th year 16B, would like to represent the topic about the randomized control trial. And here is the definition. A randomized control trial is an experimental form of impact evaluation in which the population recurring the program or policy intervention is chosen as random for the eligible population, and a group is also chosen at random from the same eligible population. And here are some learning goals. And first, to understand the principle of randomization. Second, to get to know the different RCT designs. And we should know about the parallel group designs, crossover designs, number of one design, factorial design, cluster design, and adaptive design. About randomization, it refers to the process of assigning study participants to experiments or control groups at random such that each participant has an equal probability of being assigned to any groups. In a controlled study, we have to divide this large group into two smaller equal groups depending on the research question. There are various forms of RCT. First, we should know about the parallel group design, which is the simplest and most common. They observe two or more groups in parallel at one time. Participants are randomized to intervention group and control group. At the end of study, difference between the treatment groups are assessed. Crossover RCT are similar to parallel RCT. They consist of two treatment phases. Phase 1 corresponds to the parallel RCT. The participant changes the intervention. Crossover studies are particularly used when it comes to the treatment of chronic disease with short-term effect therapy. Next is number of one trials. These are the specific form of randomized or balanced design that is characterized by a periodic switching from active treatment to placebo or between active treatment. Number of ones means that only one person is included in the study. The same person receives one or more therapies. However, the person doesn't know which therapy they will receive, which means she or he is blinded. Through deep treatment and comparison of treatment, the best individual therapy is collected. Next is factorial RCT. Is a specific type of RCT which let you carry out two or more comparisons at the same time. For example, at first, diabetic mellitus medication, and second, with the intervention that aim to improve lifestyle. And in third, intervention is a combination of a medication and lifestyle. And all three interventions have one common control group. And because of all this, we can make multiple comparisons simultaneously with a single study. And the next is cluster RCT. It is a randomized controlled trial in which pre-existing group called cluster of individuals are randomly allocated to treatment arm. And for example, introduction of a new hygiene measures in hospital, then the intervention is implemented after randomization. And so data are collected in organizational unit like to evaluate whether the new hygiene measures led to fewer infections in the hospital than the previous practice. And the last one is adaptive RCT. It adjusts elements of the design during the RCT. When planning a study, assumption must always be met, like how big deal will the treatment affect, how many people will have an event in the control group, etc. This adaptive RCT usually starts as a parallel group RCTs. Then a planned interim evaluation is made to see whether the assumptions are suitable or not. For example, if the planned assumptions are not suitable, it can be adapted like the study size can be adjusted. This helps to avoid wrong assumptions. So, randomized controlled trials are therefore the gold standard for the intervention studies. Thank you.